Hi, this is Aliki from sublimeenergy.com, sublime-energy.com, and I'm here to talk to you about retrieving your power back. And I call this like the energy refresher. Great to do in the morning when you wake up from a sound sleep. Great to do in the mid-afternoon if you want a little pep up. Great to do at the end of the day after you finish your work day, or you've just had an argument, you've just had a meeting that you're very anxious for, or you want to just refresh before whatever you want to do. Come back home, be present with your family, be present with your lover, be present with your children, and retire for the evening and really be in your presence and your peace. So we'll talk about a little bit of technique that you can use up front. In addition to, I will be transmitting some energy through to you over the ether right now that you will feel and sort of help come back into your power and presence. So with that being said, we typically will start with some breath work if you want to calm down anyway, because that will also help calm the parasympathetic nervous system down, tongue to the roof of the mouth. Most of you who are listening to this may have experienced some of my other videos where I talk about that. For example, in Super Brain Yoga or the pranayama breath exercises, which I definitely recommend before coming into a little bit of the energy healing work. But in any case, we can stimulate the hypothalamus as well, which is what we're doing with Smile, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And what we do is come into our center with some breath. And so I'll just show you a quick pranayama again. Watch the full video on pranayama for more insight. But what I'll do is now run you through the refresher. So it'll start with breath. It'll also start with calling back your power. We'll actually talk about and feel a little bit of grounding. So you can do this yourself. And then I'll transmit some energy through. Okay? So I want you to feel that you're going to be able to do this and empower yourself with the abilities. So now we'll start with the breath. Take the thumb and the index finger. Place the thumb on the right nostril, or if you're a female, the left nostril if you're a male. Breathe in with where the index finger is on the other side. Breathe in. Hold for a few seconds. Breathe out. Hold for a few seconds. Breathe in. Hold for a few seconds. Breathe out. Hold for a few seconds. I typically like to do 6, 3, 6, 3. You may wish to do less, whatever makes you feel good, okay? Just go with what you feel. That's always the right answer, always. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. We'll do a couple more cycles here because this is the refresher. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Hold. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Don't fall asleep on me now. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If you're not feeling that calm yet, just press pause and do a couple more cycles. I feel like a cooking show. Okay, next exercise. We're going to visualize. I'd like you to actually sit there, sit as upright as you can. No hunching, we do that all day at work. We need to open up our heart, support our heart with our shoulder blades underneath, and just stretch out the neck. Shrug your shoulders really tight, and you can squeeze your jaw if you need to. And then just pull them down low. Circle them backwards and pull them down low. Do that one more time. Shrug the shoulders, up, up, up. Take all the world's problems and burdens on your shoulders. And then release. And wind down. Okay, you do feel a little bit more relaxed now. You just have to. So, what we're going to do is call back our power. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to visualize and look out into the horizon as if there is one there, because there can be anything. Visualize the horizon ahead of you. I want you to actually command that your fragments of energy be cleansed of any dirty, disease, negative energy and showered with electric violet light, and call back your power right to the center of your head. The center of your head is the intersection of the top of the ears, the forehead area, and the back right here. So just call back your power, look out into the horizon and call it back into the center of your head. So the first exercise we did was the breath to kind of bring you into presence, calm the parasympathetic nervous system down, stimulate the hypothalamus, breath. Energize the right and left brain hemisphere. Bit of balance, right? Because at work we're either very creative or really mathematical. Just bring it into balance. Second thing we're doing is calling our power back, our power retrieval, our fragments, this call, that meeting, oh my God, I forgot this, I left this, the kid's got to do this. It's just all too much. We're available, accessible through online, devices, internet, cell phone. I mean, look, I also two telephones going at the same time. It's crazy. You have to sometimes. Anyway, it's too much going on. Just bring back your power. Focus on one thing. One thing is very key. So that's power retrieval, okay? The third step we're going to do is a little bit of grounding. Bring you back in and ground you. One of the techniques that I have on the recording is actually Super Brain Yoga. On another of the videos, I encourage that you take a peek at that. It's a great grounding exercise. Two other techniques that I show for grounding. One is bouncing and another one is energizing. So one that we can do now is a little bit of a bounce. Now that your shoulders are a little bit more relaxed, you want to have your feet hips width apart, okay? And come onto the toes. Lift your heels probably about 1/2 inch to 1 inch off the ground. Let your hands fall down the side and just bounce a little bit like this. It kind of looks funny too. You can just have fun doing it. Jingle, jingle, I've got bracelets on. And you just bounce up and down, bounce up and down. It's also good for the lymphatic system, kind of flowing you. Any of you who do rebounding, it's nice, you know. This is a really good one. And you're shifting and delivering all the energy around your body. It's kind of freshening you up. It's giving you a little bit more lively. Hopefully you're laughing. And we're actually going to be grounding and generating this area here, which is called the basic chakra, which is also a conduit and the grounding mechanism for you to ground, to feel connected to Mother Earth, in addition to your vitality, your survivorship, your prosperity. Very important. Very important to develop that. So the more energy it has, the more powerful you are. It's kind of rule of thumb. So that's what I would recommend for now. So that's grounding. So again, just to refresh. First is the breath. Second is the calling your power back. Third is the grounding. Okay? That's it. I'm going to now transmit some energy through the ether. So just sit there, relax. It'll only take a couple of seconds and you should feel a little shift. And then I highly recommend that you pat yourself with sea salt in a bath, or pat yourself with sea salt in a shower rather, and soak in the sea salt before you go to bed, or you have a shower in the evening. Always a great way to disconnect. I can't think of anything worse than coming home from a day's work, changing into my pajamas and hanging out at home. Just have a shower. Ground. You feel connected when you're connected to the ocean. You really do. That's why people have ideas in the shower, because they're connected to the ocean and the pipes that are directly a conduit to the ocean. If you've ever noticed that, notice it. That's why people like to sing, because they've got the shower padding here on their throat. It's amazing. Anyway, I digress. Back. I will do a little bit of an energy technique now. Just relax. Only take a couple of seconds. And just breathe and do some breath, whatever you want to do. So hopefully you got a sense of peace. I certainly did. Love channeling angel healing masters. Thank you for the ability to work with you and for being opening to receiving the energy. And have a lovely, relaxing and inspiring day. Thank you.